Hi, my name's Sylvan, and this video is all about how to clean AirPods. So what you're going to need for this is a toothbrush. In every video that I'm cleaning something technological, I always say that this is not the toothbrush I use for my mouth. Okay, you should use a regular toothbrush that hasn't been used by anyone. That should be obvious. So I use this to clean everything. I just keep it around. Once my toothbrushes get too dirty, I throw them out then. You're going to need 3 Q-tips, but 2's usually enough. And then also rubbing alcohol. So first, we're going to be cleaning the case. So I'm going to take out my AirPods, put them to the side, and if you are an AirPod user, you'll notice that the case gets really gross. Like, it's really bad. So because what's happening there is that dirt that gets under the lid and stuff, when the magnet goes down, it actually pushes it into this soft plastic, and then it'll scratch it up, get caught in those grooves, and there's not much you can do about a lot of it. But you can make a difference in some of it. So here's how. First, you're going to want to grab your toothbrush. And what you're going to want to do is just basically scrape with the brush all over, all in those little dirt places, in these places, just trying to get any dust and grime out. Now, a reminder is that you're not going to get all this blackness, all this dirt out, especially if you had it for a while, because that stuff's just going to stay there forever, basically. You're also going to want to brush the outside as well. And inside the charging port, you're going to want to go like this. Be careful because there are fragile pieces in here, but you're going to want to put it down there and just basically kind of flick any dirt out. So that's the first part of cleaning the case. Put the toothbrush aside, and the next part is you're going to want to get one of your Q-tips and dip it in alcohol. So now that we have a Q-tip that has alcohol on it, you're just going to want to basically start on the outside so that you lose some of the alcohol. You're not getting a bunch of wet alcohol inside the actual case, but you're just basically want to press hard and just scrub the outside to get any dirt off. Now, once you've done that to your satisfaction, you will want to go inside the case and, just like on the outside, take that and really scrub the places that have dirt in it, like here, 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 and here. Once you've done that to your satisfaction again, once you've done that how you like it, you're going to want to do this. Scrape these parts, and then take it and put it down the AirPod hole. Now, you don't want to press too hard or jiggle too hard. Basically just twist, try to get the inside of that, because that is a really hard place to clean. Again, be careful because there is no fixing this if something happens to these parts. So once you've done all that, you are done cleaning the case. Now, I ain't clean super crazily because I'm just making a video right now, but you can see that there is still some dirt, some grime, but I'd say it's better than how it was when I started cleaning. So now that we're done this, it's time to move on to our individual AirPods. Put that aside. All right, so we're gonna start with this one, which is the right one. All right, you can start with either one. So what you're gonna want to do is take your toothbrush for the first part, and AirPods can get really gross because they're in your ears all the time. There's germs everywhere, gross stuff everywhere. So what you're going to want to do is take the toothbrush and lightly just go like this. Now, I say lightly because if you don't do it lightly, the mesh in here can actually break. And if the mesh breaks, then you're going to have to, you can survive with the mesh being broken, but if you can't just get the mesh fixed. So you want to brush everywhere around the AirPod, especially places with mesh, like the right here, which is for the microphone, and the speaker hole. So now once you've done that, you should actually notice little earwax particles flicking out, which is gross. But once you've done that, now, and you do that to both AirPods, okay? So once you've done that to both, now it's time to take another Q-tip and dip it in alcohol. Now, one is usually enough for both AirPods, but what you want to do is basically the same thing you did with the case, which is just scrub every part of this. Try not to get too much alcohol inside of it, because that is not it's not good, and it could break your AirPod. But you just want to scrub any part that looks dirty. And once you've done that for both AirPods, you want to let the AirPods and the case just sit outside each other, and make sure that they just sit to dry, okay? Because you don't want to put the AirPods in the case while they're wet. After you're done, you take the AirPods, put them back in the case. That's the wrong one. Back in the case. And you are done. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to support the channel, or if you like content like this, how to clean your tech, then just drop a like, and if you want more, subscribe. That would be awesome. Alright, see you in the next one. Peace.